morning. It's Monday. Come on, say with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Good morning. Okay, so listen. As you can see, I'm not in my studio. As you can see, I'm not in my normal studio. I'm actually um, on a work event, a work conference, and so I am going live from my hotel room. So this week, all of our wake up and win words will be here. So, but I'm so grateful and so glad to be on with you all this morning. Welcome to the Wake Up and Win Show for Monday morning, May the 7th. Is it May the 7th or the 8th? May the 8th. I'm sorry. And welcome to the Wake Up and Win word for today. So today's win word, actually I'm going to do a whole series this week on one main topic, and that is following instructions matters. So I'm going to address 5 points why following instructions matter. Because again, we are talking about what it means to win, right? And part of winning is part of the winning factor, I'll say that, is the need or the importance of you and I following instructions. Now, I'm not talking about just like instructions from a parent or from a teacher, though that can be important, but I'm talking about the instructions that life gives us. Life is giving us instructions every day. Life is giving us instructions every day. And instructions, what are instructions, right? So instructions are simply a roadmap or a guide to wherever we're going, right? It's simply a roadmap or a guide to wherever we're going. And so life is always giving us these instructions that will help us win. Now, all of you know that we started the Wake Up and Win business, right? It's a business now. The whole point of waking up and winning was me was not trying, but me doing what I could to pull myself up, get myself up after the loss of my oldest son. And then deciding at some point in my healing journey, which I'm still on, I'm on a forever healing journey, that I didn't want to just get up and wake up, but I wanted to win. So thus, wake up and win. And that's a short version to a much longer story, but go back to the very first wake up and win here on this platform, and I go into it a lot longer and deeper. The point being is that when we are in the place where we are waking up to life, waking up to our dreams, waking up to our reality, waking up to our ideas, our concepts, our visions, right? Along the way, there are some instructions that we have to follow. There are some things that matter. There are some rules. There are some principles. There are some guidelines that help us to win, help us to move forward, help us to go to the next level, help us to achieve the things we deeply desire, right? And so those are called instructions. Those are what instructions are made of, right? Instructions are not simply the do's and don'ts of life, the do's and don'ts our parents and teachers give us, but instructions are also the things that life is always pointing our way. Life is always bringing to us. And a lot of times what we do is life is giving us instructions and we're not listening. Oftentimes life is giving us instructions and we're not listening. Life right now might be giving you the instruction to rest, and you've got to listen to that. Or it might be giving you instructions to move, or it may be giving you instructions to get up and, just take care of yourself, or instructions to go to the doctor. And all of these life instructions help you and I win. And so this whole week, I'm dedicating our win word to following instructions. Why? Because following instructions matters. And life every day is giving us instructions. And I believe even right now, as you hear me saying this, there are probably some things you're shaking your head about saying, yeah, life is giving me some instructions right now. And those instructions might include continuing to listen or to tap in every day this week or not. I don't know. Life might be giving you some instructions to make a phone call or to send an email or to take a minute to jot down some notes. So we're going to talk about the ways in which these instructions come. Sometimes for me, as someone who dreams prophetically, life instructions come to me through dreams, right? I have prophetic dreams, and so my dreams give me instructions, right? Based upon what I'm dreaming about, that offers me a level of thing like instructions, like how to move forward, what I should be doing next, what I should be doing right now, what I should be doing tomorrow. Some of you have counselors and wise individuals in your families that's giving you instructions. And so life is always giving us instructions, right? And so for today's win word is to just let you know that following instructions matter, because those instructions, those guidelines, those principles are going to lead and guide you to the win, are going to help you and I navigate the race that we're in, navigate what's the word I'm looking for? The course that we're on, right? We're on a course. And some might say even an obstacle course. I don't know about that. Some parts of life might be an obstacle, might have some obstacles in it that you have to navigate around. But certainly we're on a course. Certainly we're on a race, not necessarily a race against anybody, but just the race of our life. And so those instructions that life is giving us will help, do matter. And it's going to be important that we listen and pay attention and follow those instructions, all right? So thank you for being tuned in for today's Win Word. Thank you for being tuned in to the Wake Up and Win show. And don't forget that we are doing the Win Experience on May 28th. The Win Experience is coming up May 28th. If you in the link below in the description is the link to register for those that are interested in joining us on May 28th at 3:30, the Win Experience. And we will go into a lot of what I share here. We're going to be talking about, I have two other beautiful women that are going to share their stories, their winning stories, their winning journey. And so we invite you to join us on that, the Win Experience, May 28th at 3:30 in the afternoon. It is limited seating, so if you're interested in joining us, if you really want to come, please register, submit your registration, and then you'll get a confirmation letter from us in your email. You get a confirmation in your email. The other thing we say we were going to do starting this week is give some community news, right? So part of what I'm doing right now is I'm at a conference for my job. What I do for a living is we do what I do is my role is I'm trying to summarize it, is to work with faith communities on civic and community engagement, right? So we do these conferences throughout the year that brings faith leaders together. Right now we're talking about reimagining the church. And so what I want to share with you all is that there's a lot of conversation going on around reimagining this post-pandemic life. And even on a personal level, I want to invite you to reimagine your work, reimagine your life, reimagine key parts of your life as we are in this post-pandemic era. These kinds of conversations are happening everywhere, and my job, my work that I do full-time is engaged in that as it relates to working with faith leaders, particularly people that lead congregations of different faith traditions. So that's what our conference is about. But I also want to invite you to think about what parts of the work that you do or your life can also be reimagined. The whole world is reimagining what it does, how it does it. That's why you can walk into a facility where maybe you once stood in line, and now when you walk into that facility, there's a kiosk that meets you, and you fill out the kiosk. You know, going to McDonald's is not the same, right? You go to McDonald's and there's these kiosks, and you can order, and then of course you pick up your food from a real person, but standing in line to order is not necessary, right? So what are the parts of life that have changed or are changing around you? or the parts of life that need to change, right? That need to be reimagined. And so socially, we're all in this reimagined phase. We're all in this reimagined phase. So I just wanted to share that as a little bit of community news, is that all around us, things are being reimagined. So don't be afraid to even reimagine what you do, the work that you do, and the resources that you deliver, right? Because everything is being reimagined. All right. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks you again for joining us on the Wake Up and Win show. And yeah, now you all know what we say. Let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go. And you know what? I'm going to show you my view. Can I show you my view? This is my view. Yeah. So I got up and did my meditation. The instructions life was giving me today was get by this window and meditate. So listen, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll be back on tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. for another Wake Up and Win show episode. We out, y'all. Peace.